So, evening, boys, for the weekend roundup and preview of our next game against Inter Milan. So, this week, obviously, we beat West Ham 1-0, which was a good result, I think. Tough game. They're a good side, but the 3 points was all that mattered. Dodsey, what did you think?
Yeah. I mean, look, every time they play lately, I'm confident we're going to do something out of the game. I'm a bit scary of these lines that we leave. We're very open. We allow a team like West Ham. We were very lucky. We stopped those goals from going in because we're doing that a lot lately. That's the only thing I'm fearing at the moment. You know, they say there's a banana for us to slip or Man City to slip. That's our banana. Going forward, not a problem. When we're attacking and they start attacking us, that's my only fear. I'm hoping they're seeing what we're seeing, and we've put a stop to it as early as we can before we go to this business side of the season.
But don't you think if we don't play this high line, it's going to take away something from the forward play?
Yeah, but we're in a very good position at the moment. I know it sounds silly. We win every single game left in that league. We've won the title. I know the Champions League's there for the taking, but if we win every game, in fact, maybe the goal difference to deal with, we can win this title. And I'd rather we stop the goals from going in. Scoring isn't an issue now. It's I want to stop them going in. Clean sheets have done so well so far. I just want to keep it going. So yeah, that's not a gamble for me. Otherwise, you can't. Yeah, I'm confident every time they're playing now. So far, so good.
Rim, good to see you after a while. How you been? All right?
Yeah, good, man. Yeah, I've been watching the games, been enjoying it. Sometimes heart to mouth moment, but we're managing to scrape it through, so it's all good. West Ham game, yeah, I agree with Dodd. But no risk, no reward kind of thing. You have to put your own game into the game. If you know what I mean. West Ham is always they've got a good side, isn't it? You've got that Lanzini opportunity. They've had a couple of other opportunities as well. I just feel like sometimes, like Salah, I don't know what he was on yesterday, man. Just like he weren't going to get a goal for no matter or glory or what, He
was trying too hard, I think. He gets like that sometimes. He tries a bit too hard sometimes.
I feel like Klopp was right to take him off. I feel like you squander that many chances, you got to come off some, man. It's not your day. Let someone else have a go, But it seems like it's like Jota's lost a bit as well. Whether it's that ankle issue he's had, he ain't to the form that before he had the injury. So
I think probably it's just coming back to full like game rhythm. Do you know what I mean? Which he's probably because he missed a couple of games and then he came on towards the end of a match, didn't he? They brought him on as a sub and then again yesterday as a sub again. So I think hopefully in about a week or so he'll be back to what he was before. But yeah, I mean, look, he's still a goal threat. But for me, the revelation is Diaz. That guy, boy.
That run.
Oh, my God, man.
Oh, if he never got taken out, man, that would have been some goal, man.
Yeah. Now listen, we've unearthed the superstar here. I'm telling you now. This is the next Liverpool superstar. No doubt in my mind. I mean, I was saying before we bought him, I don't know if you guys remember back earlier in the year, I was saying he's the guy we should go for, Luis Diaz, because they were talking about Bowen and all these other guys. I said, no, Luis Diaz. And yeah, you can see he's got real quality. And he's stronger than I thought he was. He's handling the physicality of the Premier League, Yeah, I was really, really impressed with him again. For me, the West Ham game, I think we could have made the game easier. You know, there was a few, like Salah, if he scores in that opening minute, and then there was some other stuff like bits of decision making, not choosing the correct pass. You know, these things, we could be more clinical in that moment and finish teams off, make it 2-3-0, and then the game goes away then. You know what I mean? There's no... I mean, we're showing good resilience in terms of when teams attack us and last-ditch defending and the desire to prevent goals. That's good. But at some point, a team is gonna punish us. Like Doddsy, you were saying about the high line. So they've got to... Yeah, go on.
To be honest, like, you know, it's not every week you come up against a striker like Antonio who does work a lot off the ball. That physicality as well, you know. He does like hustling the defenders. You know, there was a couple of times he was even, you know, trying to go up against Van Dijk and try his luck against him as well. You know, so I don't feel like we're going to be in that many games because there's not that many strikers out there. You know, so I don't feel like we'll be pushed back as much. But like you say, we need to take our opportunity, make the game a bit more easier for ourselves. If we take the opportunities we have, and then, you know, the game speaks for itself. But West Ham are a good side. You can see, look, the last 2 seasons, they're trying to get into Europe. They're still with a chance of getting into top 4. So getting 3 points off them. I know we've got an outstanding record with Van Dijk at home. Konate, I don't think he's lost yet in a Liverpool shirt. So, but there's a lot of omens going for us.
Yeah, but, I like Konate. I think he's give him another year or two, and he's going to be really good. He's already really good, but he's going to be, because he's got pace and he's very strong. You know, Antonio couldn't bully him, you know? He couldn't bully him off the ball, although he got the better of him occasionally, Antonio. But Antonio's got good experience, which Konate doesn't have, and he used that experience in the game. But Konate is a beast, and I like him. I really do. I think he's a sound investment. Another one. Just listen. We're in a good place. I mean, that West Ham was a tricky game. That was a tricky game. And say again?
One of our bogey teams, I think, that could have gone.
Yeah, they beat us the way leg, you know what I mean? And they beat us fair as well, you know what I mean? I had no complaints about that loss. You know what I mean?
No, we knew what they were going to do, and we didn't do what we should have done, you know, and that was it. But this game, this time around, what we did was we played our game. And we didn't allow them to play their game. And although West Ham had some good moments, don't get me wrong. They had that one-on-one where he chipped the keeper and Trent cleared off the line. Good shot. There was a good shot by Antonio as well. And then there was another chance as well, wasn't there, where it was almost like they had some very good, clear chances. Yeah. There's some good, clear chances. We did too, And so, listen, West Ham are in the top 5, 6. They're a very good side. They're still in Europe. They're playing, I think, Seville next week. So they're a good side, West Ham. Let's not make no mistake about it. But yeah, that was an important win as well. It was important that we won that game and sets us up nicely. We got Inter Milan on Tuesday. Any thoughts on that game, Karim? What do you reckon?
I feel like most of the damage was probably done in the first leg. 2-0, good. Like, I know there's no away goal advantage now. It is what the score is, and the game carries on like that. But I did take a look at Inter Milan. They had a good win over the weekend. I think it was a 4-1. They had Zeko and Martinez. They all scored, but they play. We're a different kind of beast, man. Our tempo, our pace, the Premier League, any of the Italian teams, they're in trouble against us. I don't think. I'm thinking going down towards any of the top 4 Premier Leagues. I feel like, apart from Juventus now with the new striker they've got, I'll put anything on them knocking them out. You know, I just feel like we just need to look beyond. I know the next game is always more important. I feel like just this game, we could probably look at the game after, you know, prepare. We don't have to put our stars, you know, it depends on, I don't know, what's the next fixture after Inter Milan? I'm not even sure. But if it's someone like Man City in that, or Manchester United, I'll probably look towards that bit after, you know, I won't play eight side.
Yeah, no, so look, I agree. We've probably done the damage in the first leg in terms of what we're gonna be doing to them. But I think we have to be careful about thinking the job's done here, because they're a good side. They're dangerous. You know, I don't see them beating us by 3 clear goals. I can't see that, but they're definitely capable of. They're definitely capable of scoring a couple of goals. They've got players that can score if we give them a chance. And in that first leg, they put us under a lot of pressure. And I think, you know, we've got to be careful. I think the job is still not 100% done. And like next Saturday is Brighton.
Yeah.
Away.
Yeah.
Brighton away. So that's
they're in bad form
game
as well. But
they're a good side. They're a good side. We have to be careful there as well. So yeah, for me,
game by game. Take it game by game. Do the job on it in every game. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
I feel like
so Brighton
the game being a Tuesday, I think we're playing Brighton on Saturday, yeah?
Saturday morning, yeah.
Yeah, because normally, you know, sometimes like we get a Wednesday and then we're straight on a Saturday, you know? I feel like having that 1 day's extra rest, it will play to our advantage. I feel like, thinking about Brighton, they're going to bring their A game because they've got the whole week to prepare for us. Inter Milan, they've got a very good coach, Inzaghi. They've got some really good players. As long as we don't do something stupid, you know, and try and do that, what we did against Crystal Palace under Brendan Rodgers, you know, try and put them to the sword and try and think. And we don't need to do that. We just need to get through this leg, you know, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Give some game time to Jota, get him back up to scratch. Maybe like Salah, put him. You know, he probably lost a bit of. I don't know. You know, he wanted that goal against thing. The next goal is always the most important one. Get him on the pitch. I
have a feeling he might start Origi in this game as well.
I don't want him to start Diaz, man. I just give him he started the last 3 games now for us. So I just feel like
he's getting the guy into the rhythm of the team, which is important because we've got some big games coming up. I mean, apart from this Inter and Brighton, I mean, in a couple of weeks we've got United, we've got City. You know, there's some big matches on the horizon, and we want that guy. I mean, although he is already up to speed, we just want him, you know, super tuned into what we're doing because he's a game changer for sure, you know. But yeah, look, it's looking good, man. It's looking good. It's a good time to be a Liverpool fan. This is probably the best team any of us have seen in our lifetime. I mean, you can go back to the 88 team, 87, 88, even 86, 87, 88 with Barnes, Aldridge, Beardsley, with those guys. That was a very good side too. But this team is something else what we're seeing here. The levels of consistency that we're seeing from these guys is wow. And the players, the amount of world-class players in this side. I mean, front to back, goalie, Van Dijk, Trent, Robertson, you could even argue, Fabinho, Thiago, and then up front, you got, you know, Salah, Mane, Diaz, Jota. You know, we've got so many game changers in our team. It's unreal.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, look, like you said, Dodgy, I mean, I was talking to Yaz the other day, and he said every game, because he said, what do you think about the game? I said, I think we win. He said, that's what you say about every game. But it's true. I look at it and I think, I can't see us losing. You know, if we play how we're playing, with the intensity that we play at, then I don't see us losing a game. But obviously, we will lose a game eventually. But let's just hope it's not till after May in a pre-season friendly. You know, let's hope we lose one then, not until then. But we'll see. So, any predictions for Inter?
2-0 for me. Again, same as the away leg, 2-0.
Any surprises? Any surprises in starters or team selection?
Elliot will probably start for me. Curtis Jones, I don't know whether he picked up a knock or something like that. He might not think. Any surprises, starters? No, man, because we've got such a good team there. Whether it's Keogh, whether it's Thiago, whether it's Diaz, Jota, you know, and these are like, you know, international clubs and stars that make a difference. Matip, oh my God, he's getting daddy long legs. Where he comes through the back, you know, going through, I don't know, 6 or 7 players. I don't know, you know, he's got a different. He's had that, but he's running into the box and scoring now, you know, and that kind of thing. So any surprises? Probably Morgan Taylor, if he starts something like that, but I don't think that will happen, you know. Maybe give Casey Keller a go in goal, you know. I don't think
Casey Keller.
Keller, yeah.
Casey Keller would have to get him out of retirement, bro.
Yeah,
and sign him.
Keller, yeah. That's me thinking too quick, man. But Keller, I'll probably give him a go in the Champions League. Let him have a bit of experience with that as well. He's a good goalkeeper.
Very good. He takes a good penalty anyway.
Well, Kepa knows that.
Yeah. Dodds, anyone you'd like to see play or someone who hasn't featured a lot?
Maybe just Harvey Elliott. And as you say, I think he'll play Jota up front, actually. He might rest Diaz, put Mane on. I think Mane and Salah will play. Hendo, just to keep the midfield going in his game as well, because he had a little knock. Tsimikas, yeah. Look, at the end of the day, it's important just to win the game. Win the game. Well, I think they'll score. But win the game. See it through. Or even a draw. I even reckon a draw, like 1-1.
Okay. All right, I think we win, but I think it'll be close.
Yeah.
It'll be 2-1 or something like that. I think they might score. But I think when we play, we're better than them. They're a good side, though. They are a good side. I remember they had us under a lot of pressure for about 20 minutes in that game. And we held on. And then when he brought the subs on, it changed the game. He brought Thiago, he brought Diaz, he brought, I can't remember who else he brought on, but he made a triple substitution and the game changed from that point on. So, yeah, I think we're still a bit better than them. We're better than them. We're not a bit, we're better than them, but they're a good side. So we have to, play
Let me
our game.
ask you one question. Would you think, like Joe Gelmis, sometimes he plays at right back, man. I don't know, man. I don't really fancy him there, man. I just
he can do the job. He can do a job there because he's got pace. What he doesn't do is give you what Trent does going forward.
Yeah.
We won't have that with him. But defensively, he's probably a little bit more solid than Trent in terms of his defending. But going forward, you lose 70%.
Yeah.
Because Trent Alexander-Arnold is the most creative player Liverpool have.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't even see Trent Alexander as a defender anymore. I don't even look at him as a defender.
No.
He's not a defender. He's our number 10 who plays at right back. That's what he is. Yeah. He's like the creative player.
You know when we're taking the opposition's taking a corner, he switches the fullbacks. Yeah. You know, Roberts is on the other side, and Alexander.
Yeah.
And you know the way they stay back. in those positions into that into that play finishes. You know what I mean? And then they switch back into the play. You know, these little things these managers do. You're thinking, what? You know, like
it's meticulous, mate.
It's meticulous. Everything's been thought about. You know what I mean? Calculated to the T.
Definitely. All right. Well, let's hope we have another great week. And I'll see you, whoever can make it on Thursday.
Yeah, hopefully some more people.
Yeah, thank you to the Cop Talk subscribers for keeping the faith. Like, share, subscribe. Get your friends to subscribe. And tell us what you want to see on the show. Have a great week. Take care.
Okay. Bye-bye.